Hello everyone, welcome back to the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. My name is Joseph and today I'll be showcasing Sandaconda from Battle Styles. But before that, I want to first thank you for taking the time out of your day to check out this video. Please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video, hit the thumbs down if you don't. Also, please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. With that said, let's get started. Sandaconda has 130 HP with 2 attacks. The first attack, Big Sand Cannon, will be our main highlight for today. For just 1 fighting energy, you discard the top 6 cards of your deck, and for every fighting energy you discarded this way, you multiply that by 60 damage. So if you happen to discard all 6 energies, Sandaconda can deal 360 damage, which basically one-hit KOs any Pokemon in the game right now. The likelihood of you getting all 6 discarded cards as energy is very slim. However, it is possible. But this is one of the hardest hitting attacks in the game right now for just 1 energy, if the RNG is favorable to you. Its second attack is Skull Bash. For 2 fighting and 1 colorless energy, it will deal 120 damage. Near the end of the game, this is probably the attack you'll be using so you don't deck out. So the whole strategy of this build is to go all out at the very beginning of the game, but also requires a little bit of planning along the way. Since we rely on discarded energy for making tremendous amount of damage, I'll be using 22 basic fighting energies with this build. Just basic because it's the easiest to recycle back to the deck. And this will actually allow us to use Energy Recycler, which lets you shuffle up to 5 basic energy from your discard pile back into your deck. And since the discarded cards from Sandaconda's Sand Cannon attack is random, you may need to recycle some Pokemon back to your deck as well. So we'll be using 2 copies of Brock's Grit, allowing you to shuffle 6 in any combination of Pokemon and energy back to your deck. But just in case Brock's Grit were also discarded randomly, you can use Palpad so you can shuffle 2 supporters back to your deck. And also Eldegoss V with its Happy Match ability, if you play it from your hand to your bench, you can put 1 supporter card from the discard into your hand. And if you have a lot of energy in your hand, you will need to shuffle them back to your deck. So to do this, we'll be using 3 copies of Marnie. Both you and your opponent shuffle your hand and put it at the bottom of the deck. And you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 4. And I also have Kabu so you can shuffle your hand back to the deck and you draw 4 cards. However, if you only have 1 Pokemon in play, you can draw 8 cards instead. As for support, I have 2 copies of Gossifleur for its Call for Family attack. For 1 colorless energy, you can search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon and put them straight to your bench. This is really good for setting up your Silicobras early on in the game. I also have Snorlax for consistency. Its ability Gourmandize will end your turn, but you can draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. And I'm also testing out Kricketune V with its ability Exciting Stage. Once during your turn, you can draw cards until you have 3. But if this is in the active spot, you can draw until you have 4 cards in your hand instead. This is really good when your hand is getting low on cards. But honestly, I'm thinking of swapping this one with Zacian V instead. But we'll go with this one for now. And I also have Mew for its bench barrier ability, because the Sandaconda line is pretty weak as far as HP goes, so we have to prevent damage as much as possible. As for the rest of the deck, I'm using Escape Rope. Both you and your opponent gets to choose their own Pokemon from the bench to switch with the active. I also have 4 Evolution Incense, 2 Level Ball, 2 Quick Balls, 1 Chaotic Swell Stadium, and 2 Martial Arts Dojo to increase attack, and finally 1 copy of Boss's Orders. And that's pretty much it. The deck list will be in the description below, but enough talk, let's see some gameplay. Alright, so we're gonna go first here. We're up against a dark type deck. We're gonna put Silicobra in the active. And we're just gonna put 1 energy. So it's against an Eternatus VMAX deck. So this is gonna be an interesting match because, as you know, Eternatus VMAX is weak against fighting. And that hammer is not gonna be of any use against us because we only need 1 energy. And we have a lot of energy in this build. So the only thing with this build that I have with testing and everything that I've all the games that I played, the only difficulty is getting as much of the basic Pokemon in your bench, because We only have a few basic Pokemon basically in this deck, and so getting dunked is fairly common with this build. But for the meantime, we will just have to go with it, evolve into Sandaconda and attack. And sure enough, we hit it for 300 damage basically. How many did we discard? 5 out of 6 in that first attack. Going second, we are already dealing 600 damage on our opponent, which is crazy insane. Crazy, it's already crazy and it's insane. So the only thing here is if they find an evolution, there it is, and this could be it. It's, we tried, but at least we were able to showcase. Ooh, we get to survive. Oh my goodness! So I just put an energy here. I mean, let's use Brock's Crit. Let's get as much energies as we can in the deck. That'll increase our chances. Big Sand Cannon. 480 damage against Eternatus VMAX. Okay, so this Grimer can't attack for. We basically lose. We only have 10 HP with this Sandaconda. Single-handedly defeating an Eternatus VMAX deck. Unbelievable. But yeah, if our opponent has like Hoopa or something, Stomp Off. So it doesn't have an attack. Alright, they're gonna Marnie. Okay, we have a level ball. So we can get another Silicobra if we need. We need another basic, because this will be it. Our opponent has Slowbro V. If they can switch that into the active and poison us, that'll be game. But if not, does he not have anything? He doesn't have anything. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got 2 level balls, so let's do that. Let's just prep here. Put that Silicobra. Silicobra. Tricks are for kids. Okay, we got 2. Let's use Energy Recycler. You can get these 5 energies back into the deck. That'll further increase the chances of us being able to get energies using this Big Sand Cannon. 360 damage, single-handedly destroying the Eternatus VMAX deck. GG's. Alright, so we win the coin flip. We're gonna go first. Silicobra. Silicobra. Okay, well, we have an evolution in sense, so we're just gonna have to pass it on to our opponent. Gonna attach an energy, so we're up against the metal deck. ADP, okay. Yeah, I mean, we can hit. Oh, they switch it out into the active. All right, and they're gonna Marnie. Okay. Well, hopefully this gets us more basic Pokemon. Okay, Gossifleur is good. Just need an energy on it. We can probably get a lot more Silicobras into the bench. So we'll put Gossifleur there, and we're just gonna thin out our deck by using Evolution Incense to get Sandaconda here, and we're just gonna Big Sand Cannon. Oof, 240 damage. 4 energies discarded for 1 energy. My goodness. Sandaconda, guys. Playing this build is pretty risky because you do discard a lot of cards from your deck. So you kind of have to play it smart, and it's really dependent on the RNG too. Because if you discard all of the important decks, and you basically run out of energy, and that's gonna be it. So make sure you're not you don't keep attacking, and then all your important cards gets discarded. So, but for now, our opponent's ADP doesn't have water energy on it, so it won't be able to attack. It's gonna alter creation, so it's just gonna increase attack, which it doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna big sand cannon here. Oof, for another 240 damage, and we get 3 prizes for that. Unbelievable. Sandaconda. This is probably one of those cards that nobody ever like pay attention to, but dude, this thing wrecks. Crazy. Okay, so our opponent now will be using Mawile. It's definitely gonna knock out our Sandaconda because Wily Bite. Oof! It really it hit for exactly 130. Alright, so we're just gonna put Gossifleur into the active. Oh, we get Kricketune too. So we'll put an energy. And we could use this one. Put 5 energies back into the deck. And we can use Kricketune. Exciting stage. Get 1 more card. Alright, that's fine. Call for family. We'll get these 2 Silicobras into our bench. We do have an Evolution Incense, so we could possibly knock out this Mawile in the next turn. We have enough energy in the deck. And that's the thing. As you continue to discard more cards, especially when they're not energy, the chances of you discarding energy in the next few turns will basically make sure that you get energy cards. So they do switch out our Kricketune and knocks it out, and they get 2 prize cards for it. And we're just gonna put Silicobra in the active because we do have this Evolution Incense to get Sandaconda. And we do have 4 energies, so we're okay. We should be fine. So I'm just gonna use Quick Ball here, get our Eldegoss V, and I'm gonna get Brock so that we can get more of our Silicobras. I think, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the 5 energies here. Yeah, that way we have, it increases the likelihood of us getting energies with this big sand cannon for 360 damage. You see, it is possible to get all 6 discarded cards energies. So we basically discarded all 6 cards. They were all energies for 360 damage. So you can basically one-hit KO any Pokemon. But again, the likelihood of that happening every time is very slim, but it is possible. So that's crazy, dude. So as your deck gets discarded and it gets thinned out, and then you put energies back into the deck, the more likely you're gonna discard energies instead of Pokemon or trainer cards. So alright, so they're just gonna Intrepid Sword here. So we're gonna use this Evolution Incense to get another Sandaconda. Evolve the one on the bench. I'm gonna put an energy on it, and we're just gonna big hold on, wait. Yeah, we're just gonna big sand cannon here. We only hit for 60, unfortunately. So when you play this deck, you gotta make sure you check your discard pile often, because sometimes you just gotta pause, because if you discard everything you need, you're just gonna lose instantly. Alright, so just gonna put this chaotic swell, and we're just gonna big sand cannon. Hopefully we get all the energies we need. 180, sweet. And that's game against ADP. Alright, so we win the coin flip. We're gonna go first. Silicobra. So far, the only thing with this deck, I feel like we do start off with Silicobra a lot, and it's the only like basic Pokemon that we do get at the beginning of the games. Anyways, that's been the pattern. It's not always the same, but that's just the thing. You will get donked a lot with this build, but you know, I always say if your opponent doesn't have it, it's either they have it or they don't. So just play the game, enjoy it, try to win some games, win some exciting games, and it's a lot of fun. I really like this. I really like this deck. It's really strong, especially against opponents that give up a lot of price cards because they use a lot of GX tag teams or like VMAXs. This is a pretty formidable card, Sandaconda, and this build I think is pretty good. So we're up against the lightning deck, which they are weak against fighting again, but never underestimate your opponent, especially Pikachu decks. It's pretty versatile. You can paralyze you. Pikachu and Zekrom can use its GX attack, which can knock out both or two Pokemon, because our Sandacondas basically only have 130 HP, so can easily knock out Sandacondas, but we can also easily knock them out as well. For now, Kabu, let's just put an energy. We're gonna Kabu here with Silicobra as the only Pokemon in the active, so we get 8 cards. So we're gonna use this quick ball, and we're just gonna get another Silicobra and get an evolution incense, so we can get in a Sandaconda, and hopefully we can knock this Dedenne. Wait, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Okay, alright, sorry. My mind was moving too fast. I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna give it to our opponent. Anyways, if they do knock out this Silicobra with, let's say, Pikachu, then we can use Sandaconda to attack. And you know what? This actually works out perfectly. Now they can't use Tapu Koko if we do knock it out. So I think what I'm gonna do is just evolve and then put an energy. Not sure if I should use Marnie though. Let's just evolve, put an energy, and we're just gonna go. Wait, hold on. That's just Marnie. That's why not. That'll give them 2 extra cards, but that's fine. We do get a boss's order, which is really good. So let's just do big sand cannon. 120. Oh my gosh. So we were 1 energy short, and Tapu Koko survives with 10 HP. Alright, Palpad is gone. So we have Brock's Grit in our hand, so we gotta be careful with that. And we do have Eldegoss V, so that's what I mean. You gotta watch out for the things that are being discarded. make sure that you're saving the cards you have in your hand, especially if you can't get them back anymore. So for example, Brock's Grit, you'll need that so that you can get Pokemon and energy back into the deck. So always be on alert, basically. Okay. So their hammers are gonna be useless against us because we only use one energy to attack. What are they gonna do? That's the question. Big Charm. Okay. 270. It's still, yeah, we can definitely deal with Pikachu and Zekrom. 270. We need at least 3 energies to discard. But you know what? What I'm thinking here, actually. Nope, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And we have an energy in our hand, so we can just replace it. So what I'm thinking here is probably use Boss's Order and just get one of the other tag teams that doesn't have... Okay. I'm just gonna, I think, target the one that doesn't have energy. Just put this on Sandaconda first. Okay, I think we should be fine. We should be able to get... Let's see, but I'm just gonna Boss's Order this Raichu. Big Sand Cannon. Sweet. It's so strong. And we get 3 prize cards for it. So okay, so the reason why I targeted Raichu tag team is because of this. Now, their only option is to attack with Pikachu and Zekrom to retaliate. And we have a Sandaconda in the bench ready to attack it, even if it knocks out our active. Alright, they're gonna use Tapu Koko. So all we need now really is to knock out one of these other tag teams and we'll win the game. Okay, reset stamp. Okay, we do get another Silicobra. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have about 28, I think. 28 trainer cards. So we still have majority of... Half of our cards are basically energy. And half of them are trainer cards. So we should be fine. Oh, they're switching energy. If it uses GX attack and knocks out both our Sandaconda, we're done. But the question is, do they have an energy switch? So they have that energy on the Dene GX. All they have to do is switch that to Pikarom. Okay, I think they're digging for it. Yeah, all they need to do is switch that, use a GX, 170 both of our Sandacondas, and that's it. Let's see. I mean, they have tag switch. But the question is, do they have just like a regular energy switch? Because the Dene GX is not a tag team. And they can't switch that using that card. Full Blitz? Dude. Okay. So we have Energy Recycler. Alright. So we'll survive. We'll survive. Even if we put this Silicobra though, they can still... Ooh, we have Brock's Grit. We'll just put this energy. Let's see how many energies we got. 9. We could use everything. Use Brock's Grit. get these 6, and then we're just gonna get the rest with energy recycler and big sand cannon. Sweet. 480 damage. Oh my gosh. Sandaconda, guys. Alright, so our opponent chooses to go second. Alright, I think we're gonna put Gossifleur here. If you do get Gossifleur, I think I would recommend you put it in the active first. Unless, you know, your opponent dunks. That's gonna be bad. So, alright, we're gonna go against the Charizard V. Charizard V or VMAX. Charizard and Braixen. Okay. We have a Sandaconda already. We can evolve. Put an energy. I'm just gonna call for family. Snorlax sounds good. And Silicobra. We go for 2. Yeah, we're gonna go for 2. Alright, so if they do knock out this Gossifleur, we have Snorlax to switch into. We can draw more cards that way. Opponent also has Victini V. So with Victini, it can attack really quickly. Especially with Welder and everything. You can just get two energies on it and just knock out our Sandacondas. I'm just going to use this level ball to get another Silicobra. Use the evolution incense. So we do have the full 4 lines of Sandaconda. I'm just going to retreat and I'm just going to start attacking. Big Sand Cannon. 240. It did knock it out. Oh my gosh. It's it has 20 HP left because of that heat energy. Adding 20 extra HP to this Charizard V. And we discarded a Sandaconda. So now we are 1 line short. And we can probably Marnie in the next turn. If they knock out this Sandaconda in the active, we're just gonna promote Snorlax. Okay, Whirlpool Suction. We can put Snorlax. For right now, all they can do is 80 damage anyways, so we should be fine. They haven't evolved or anything. And even if they do, I think the VMAX only does 100 with 3 energies. Okay, and we find another Sandaconda, so now we have 3 lines. I'll just evolve this one for now. Evolution Incense, no, that's... Nope. Yep, we already discarded that. I'm just gonna Gormandize. Okay, well, we have Palpad, so if we do need to get Brock's Grit to get the other Sandaconda back, we could do that. I'm gonna use Crobat, and they have Ditto. Interesting. The blue Ditto, the blue blob. Yeah, with Fire decks, definitely go second. I mean, you know what? It really doesn't matter because if you don't have the trainer card that you need, your Silicobra or Sandaconda will just get knocked out. Especially against Fire decks, they're really fast. Anyways, they targeted our Silicobra, I don't know why. So I'm just gonna probably attack here. All we need is 1 energy anyways to knock it out, which is really good. Let's see, we get 2 prizes for that. We get a lot of energies. Let's see. We got 6 energies. Alright, so we have a lot of energies in our hand. We need to... We can use... Okay, so we have 1 Brock. We can use Eldegoss V to get a Marnie or something. Okay. 3, 6, 9. I think they need one more energy to knock out our Sandaconda. But you know what, that's fine, because we have a lot of Sandacondas in the bench. Okay, well, thank you, I guess. Thank you for shuffling all of those back into the deck. And then, if they do knock out this Snorlax, we can use Energy Recycler, and then that'll increase the chances of us discarding energy when we attack. Energy, okay. So they do knock out Snorlax. Yeah, we'll just promote Sandaconda. 6. Yeah, we're gonna go do that. 5 energies back into the deck. Increase the chances. Here we go. Big Sand Cannon. Oh yeah, what? Let's energize this guy, just in case we need Skull Bash. 240 damage. Unbelievable. Okay, we got a Dojo and a Boss's Orders. So all we need is 2 energies. We can actually gust one of those Crobats and just win the game. Win the game. Okay. They add Big Charm on the Charizard VMAX. You know what? I'm feeling adventurous today. I think I'm gonna target that VMAX. Oh yeah, they're gonna pass. I'm gonna target that VMAX. We have 3 Sandacondas anyways. Put this there. Put it. Oh no. Let's just Big Sand Cannon. Oof. For 250 damage. We got 9 energies. We got 9, 10. Okay. And they didn't even knock it out. Okay, they just scoop. Yeah, we could have probably knocked it out in the next turn anyway, so. Good game. Sandaconda may seem like a weak Pokemon, but don't let it fool you. Its big Sand Cannon attack can blow your opponents out of the competition. I wouldn't put this among top tier decks since it relies so much on RNG, but nonetheless, this is an extremely fun deck. I highly recommend it. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and feel free to share this content. Please also consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.